Good blessings, my brothers and sisters in this truth. All praises to the Most High through our Savior's name. Let's get our sword out the mud. We got this little article on The Guardian, and pretty disturbing. Um, Alabama church to screen shunned author episode featuring gay wedding. First United Methodist Church. Run that back. First United Methodist Church in Birmingham will screen episode on the 15th June after Alabama Public Television refused to air episode. So it's pretty self-explanatory. The Methodist Church said, hey, we're going to screen this episode of this gay wedding. The Methodist Church, right? Church of God, right? That we go to on Sundays and worship in the temples made by man hands. That place right there. Okay, well that's fitting, right? It's fitting because the Most High says He's not in there. We are the temple, brothers and sisters. You go into these temples, you get emptiness. This is where you go when you go to these temples, these empty temples. You get screens, episodes of gay episodes of Arthur. Mind you, the Alabama Public Television refused to air it, brothers and sisters. They refused to air the episode. But the First United Methodist Church said it's going down on June 15th. There it is, brothers and sisters. Just a little screenshot or picture of the homosexualness on cartoon level. You know, for your children to indulge in and to enjoy. This is what your children enjoy right here. Right here. You know, leading them right into the lake of fire. Sick wickedness. And myself, man, I couldn't stand Arthur. It was always stupid anyways. Like, they talking about it's a building block. Under the guise of it's a building block. PBS is good for your kids. No, a building block? Well, that's a play on words. Yeah, they building a block for your kids not to get to the Most High. It's blocked. They building that block for your kid not to reach the Most High. Yep. So any just stick with Legos. Don't worry about building blocks because they blocking your child. This is not a fundamental building block for your children. They block, yes. They blocking the righteousness, the light. That's what they blocking. They building that block for your child to be deceived, to be wicked. Like I said, get Duplo Legos. Okay? It's sickening, brothers and sisters. It says right here, it says at the bottom here, it says Mr. Ratburn and Patrick get married in Arthur. Associated Press in Birmingham, Alabama, is published on Monday, 3rd June 2019. A Methodist church in Alabama will hold a public screening of an episode of the PBS children's show Arthur that has been shunned by Alabama Public Television for featuring a same-sex wedding. AL.com reports that the First United Methodist Church in Birmingham is hosting the free screening of Mr. Ratburn and the special someone. Wow. Run that back. AL.com reports that the First United Methodist Church in Birmingham is hosting the free screening of Mr. Ratburn and the special person on 15th of June and plans to serve wedding cake and sparkling apple juice. What a gay affair going on, guys, in the First United Methodist Church. wedding cake, sparkling apple juice, and gay episodes of Arthur. Okay. The episode aired nationally on 13th of May, but APT showed a rerun instead. APT's director of programming, Mike McKenzie, defended the decision by saying parents trust that their children can watch the station without supervision. Look, yeah, right. Okay, nothing about what Mike McKenzie saying, man. Look at here. You got to relearn your kids every time when they step out in this corrupted society, in this captivity, whether if it's school, whether they go out with their friends, or, hey, you got to relearn them as soon as they come back in your house. You being a parent, it's always supervision. You can't never let your guard down, because that's when the enemy comes. When you're comfortable, when your guard is down. You hear me? So look, that's just what it is. Talking about, even though he's defending this that by parents trust that their children can watch. You see? The subliminal, he's putting that out there. Oh, yeah, this is wrong. The parents should be able to trust what their kids are watching. Man, get out of here with that nonsense, man. You still trying to put that in our minds that we should allow our children to watch TV without us supervising it. No, man, I don't care what it is. You watch what, hey, man, if your child is in that learning, early training, look, you watch, you observe what that child watches, observe, because they slick. That's how Satan moves. You dig? He moves on you being comfortable and you being naive and you leaning on your own will, thinking everything is cool when everything is not. That's the deception. Oh, it's cool. No, it ain't. It ain't cool. APT offered a similar response in 2005 when it refused to air an episode of Arthur that featured another same-sex couple. So Arthur just added, he just anxious. They can't wait to push the wickedness upon the children. They can't wait. A local LGBTQ youth center. Man, it's almost like I feel like I'm in elementary every time I see all them letters. Man, it's like, nah, for real, man. It's too many letters, man. That's just wicked, man. It's a joke. This is just, it is what it is. It's a joke, man. The local LGBTQ youth center. I heard of the YMCA, but now you have, which that's suspect in itself, YMCA. Nah, brothers and sisters, guard your children. You hear me? All them little Boy Scouts, some little youth centers. Yeah, it's a youth center, all right. Yeah. They're going to teach your children a few things to have your kids never be where they need to be. That's what they about to teach them. Teach them destruction. That's what they're going to teach you. You feel me? See, they got organized crime. They got that organized, just like they thinking that just on that level of washing your money, drug money and all that. No, it's organized crime also in these youths, and that's what they about. They organized pedophiles. Just like the video about the ice cream truck that I dropped in the mailbox not too long ago. A local LGBTQ youth center. Wow. Okay. Screened the new episode last week. The First United senior pastor, the Reverend Stephanie Arnold. Wow. Okay. Stephanie Arnold. Okay. Has urged Methodists to keep struggling for full inclusion, saying, we want to extend God's love and grace for all people. Isn't that just so wicked? Isn't that? Oh, isn't that just so wicked? Oh, look at them. Extend the love for all. Oh. Joke, bruh. Sit down and just keep pushing it. It says in recent vote, leaders of the nation's largest Protestant denomination opted to strengthen its ban on gay and lesbian clergy and same-sex marriages. So yeah, brothers and sisters, I just wanted to drop that off to you, man. It's just, Like I said, I never liked Arthur anyways. My kids didn't watch this dude. I don't want my kids watching him. He looks off. You hear me? My kids ain't watching Arthur. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real. That, you know, even before even when I was lost, in the world, my kids weren't watching Arthur. You dig? It just wasn't happening. You feel me? It's just it's just weird. Look at them. They just, it ain't got nothing to do with PBS either. Just weird. PBS is always striking with the way they have Bert and Ernie. They come out and tell you that they was, they was really into each other like that. I always thought Bert and Ernie was like brothers or something, just real cool growing up. Like, oh, that's Bert and Ernie. Nah, see how they play? Nah, Bert and Ernie was in on it. They in on the agenda, man. They doing that thing. You feel me? They on that wickedness. So what I'm saying by feel me is we need to understand these things and understand the fact that, hey, they putting this in front of our children's vision so our kids can soak it up and be desensitized to it. So therefore, they accepting of it. Hell no. People want to say, hey, well, it don't bother me. Hey, it bothers me. You know why it bothers me? Because it's other kids. It's a wicked spirit, man. The ball's going to keep rolling downward. That cannot be allowed. No. What you mean it don't bother you? Man, that's a brother, man. A brother wanting to be with another brother don't bother you? We got a problem. You hear me? That's not, nah. We got to hold each other accountable. I don't care what you talking about. We got a problem. Because now, if that's cool, then that's going to, like I said, now look where we at. Since we allowed that, said, oh, it don't bother me. Now look where we at. Since it didn't bother you, the ball kept rolling. The snowball now is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, rolling downhill. Now we got LGBT, Z, whatever it is, use, wicked building set up. This is what it is. This is what it is, brothers and sisters. So what we got to do, like I said, man, hold firm to these scriptures. Guard your children, man. Guard your children, man, because that's what Satan's doing, is robbing their light, keeping that darkness on them. All it takes is one time for that pedophile to reach on your child, man. You hear me? Then it's a whole new world. You hear me? Do the right thing. This ain't no movie, but do the right thing. Yeah, brothers and sisters, man. Once again, your Alabama church. 2 screens, shunned Arthur episode featuring gay wedding. Sodom and Gomorrah, brothers and sisters. Sodom and Gomorrah, brothers and sisters. Lot's wife is a remembrance. Lot's wife. That pillar of salt. You hear me, brothers and sisters? Most High not playing this wickedness, man. It ain't no, I ain't in it, or, I'm on the fence. It ain't none of that. Whose side you on? Whose side you on? That's your decision. That's your will. Is your will gonna be the Most High's will, or your will is gonna be your will? But understand, your will is, you a light to your children. So if you ain't doing right by them children, cycle of life comes back around. If you plant bad seeds, what's gonna happen? Right? Even if you plant bad seeds in good soil, what's gonna happen? So like I said, man, it's best we plant good seeds, brothers and sisters. Meaning, hey, train your child how it's supposed to be up in the Most High. Do right by that child. Meaning doing right by the Most High. Not doing what the child emotions is feeling. None of that, brothers and sisters. You do what the Most High says. That's it. If you want the best for your child, that's what you do. If you love your child, that's what you do. Scripture says, spare not the rod. For you do not love your child if you spare the rod. You don't love that child. So correction is supposed to be adored. If you love your child, you correct them. Just like the Most High tells us. He chastens his own. Hear me. Yeah, brothers and sisters, y'all stay prayerful and keep your lamps filled with light.